Guys, Phil and Emily, welcome back to the channel. We're here today because the holidays are here and we got a very good one for you. A quick one today, but very good one just to make sure that you guys stay protected during the holiday, that you protect your body, to make sure that you don't have any injuries, putting those Christmas lights, lifting any boxes. So we'll go after it right away, and we'll talk about a couple of different things that you can do to prevent, but also some tips on your proper body mechanic.
So one of the most important things is really any lifting and bending. So if you're, bringing in those containers or boxes that have all your ornaments in them, you want to make sure that you squat and you bend at your hips and your knees. You do not want to lean over and then reach for a heavy box.
Right.
You want to make sure that you bend down, bring your body towards the object and keep it nice and close to you. If you pulled it out far away from you, that's creating a long lever arm and putting more strain on your back. So you want to keep whatever the object is nice and close to you, and then bend at the hips and the knees and bring that object up. Same thing when you're putting it down, not just picking it up, but also putting it back down. You want to make sure that you put it down the same way.
Right. Use your legs, guys. You heard that saying before. Put your legs into it or your back into it.
Don't put your back
Don't
into
put
it.
your back into it.
Right. Same with picking things up out of the boxes. So it's not just lifting the actual boxes. That repetitive bending forward is going to put that repetitive strain on your back. Even if it's a light object, it's just that movement. You always want to bend at your hips and your knees.
Right, and like Emily's mentioned before, keep the box really close to your body so you're extended and add some pressure to your back. Also, if you're lifting something heavy, don't try to really twist and rotate with that. That could really cause some pain, or you could even tear a muscle like this, right?
I mean, if it's heavy.
Yeah.
So also, if you're using any ladders or reaching up to put ornaments up or to put any decorations up, you want to get yourself as close to the object as possible. So you want to make sure, if you are using a ladder, obviously safety, you want someone to be with you,
right,
holding the base of the ladder, and that you're making sure that you're stepping and making sure your feet are secure. I would recommend having shoes on. You don't want to have anything slippery, a sneaker, something with traction, so that your foot doesn't slip off the step.
Right, good traction is very important when you're walking around or when you're extending yourself to put up some Christmas lights. Also, guys, stretches before any of those activities is recommended, just to loosen up the muscles. There's very easy stretches that you can do. Like if I'm sitting down here like this, I could try to reach behind my chair and then twist, kind of stretch and hold that stretch a couple seconds on each side. I can also stand up and place my hands behind my back and extend a little bit. If I was sitting for a long time, I don't want to go from a seated position right to picking up something that can do some damage to the lower back. If you do that, you can definitely pull a muscle there.
Hamstring stretch, straightening your leg out. Your knee needs to be straight. You flex your foot. Your heel can be on the ground. You sit at the edge and then back nice and straight. I always tell people that it's like you're, showing them your tie or necklace, and you lean forward, keeping your back. You don't have to go that far, and you'll feel a stretch on each leg.
Right. You could also cross one leg over, and you try to pull it in and stretch it like this, then hold it. You do the same thing onto the other side, and you hold that stretch for 15-30 seconds. Do it 2-3 times each side, and that's all you really need for some of the stretches.
And if you're doing things seated, like you're trying to decorate around things on the floor, use a little stool versus trying to bend down. Anything that, you always want to protect your back. That's the biggest thing, is that, when people try to reach down and bend, if they're not in the proper position, it's going to create that strain on your back.
Yeah, this happened to me the other day. I was just doing something and I was like this for a long period of time, and then when I come up, I was like, oh my God, that's hard.
So, I recommend sitting on a little stool to do anything like that.
All right, guys. Like we said earlier, this is a quick one. We're thinking of you. We're putting up our Christmas decoration. We got a couple of things going on. A couple of gifts already. No, this one's empty. But thank you again for always coming in. Checking the channel and watching what we have for you guys. And we're thankful for you guys. It was Thanksgiving recently. Also, guys, remember, if you have any comments, just put it down below. Also, let us know if there's anything that you need to be addressed next time. It's something you're thinking about. Give us a like, subscribe. That would go a long way to help us out with the channel. And as always, guys, stay healthy, stay active, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye, guys.